Hi, this is Michael, and this is my review of the Pedrini 3-cup stovetop coffee maker, or I call it Espresso. I really like the look of this thing. It's got that speckled, black and white speckled kind of look to it. And this is basically a boiler on the bottom, and then the coffee percolates up into the top here. This is all aluminum, and it's I don't know, it's apparently some kind of a special aluminum that you don't have to worry about drinking the water out of this. Normally aluminum, sometimes people freak out that things are cooked in aluminum or whatever, but this is fine for that. Now this is a little boiler. It has a filter in it, and this is where you put the coffee in. The boiler itself you fill with water, and there's a pressure relief valve right there inside. And when you fill this with water, you fill it right to below where that pressure relief valve is. And then you get this filter here, and you fill it with ground coffee, and you fill it right to the top, and then you just smooth it off. Just so you want it nice and full and a smooth top on it. And then you put it into the water, and then there's a silicone ring here with another filter. Now this actually comes out as well, but it's kind of in there right now, so I'm not going to bother taking it out to show you. But this is basically just a disc that fits in there, and then the silicone ring goes on top of that. And then just screw this together. You want to screw this firmly, but not over tightened. But you want to do it firm because you are going to be putting this on the stove to heat the water up, and you have to have this tight enough that the pressure isn't going to be leaking out of it. However, you don't want to put this on a hot flame. You want to put it on a low to medium flame, and basically the goal isn't to heat this up as hot as possible to boiling, but you want the water to warm up a little more slowly, and then as it gets hot to temperature, then it starts percolating out of this top here and fills this up. And when you get nothing but steam coming out of here and just a couple of bubbles, then you know that it's done. So I'm going to make a little pot of coffee here and show you exactly how it's done. So here I have the water filled just right below the pressure valve here. I've got my coffee filled completely up in the coffee filter and smoothed off at the top. I just drop it into the boiler, and then you just screw on the top, and you want to make sure you don't cross thread it as you put it on. And like I said, you want it to be on firmly but not super tight. You don't want to over tighten it. So you just get it on there like that. We're going to give it some heat, and again, you don't want to use a really high flame, so I'm going to turn this down to kind of a low flame. Now it's going to take probably 4 to 5 minutes for this to get up to temperature, but in another few minutes we'll come back here and I'll show you the coffee percolating out of the top of this thing. So you can see the coffee coming out now. And another reason you don't want to have the heat on too high is if it gets too hot too fast, you can actually have the water pressure blow out of the pressure valve there. And also the handle here, if you have the heat wrapping up too high of a heat, the handle could get way too hot. So there's no more coming out here. It's just a few bubbles and basically steam. So that means it is just about ready to turn this off. And I'll just wait another couple seconds here, and that's about it. So I'll turn it off, and I have successfully made my coffee here, and now it is time to enjoy this good stuff. So this is described as a 3-cup pot, and basically what that means is you're going to get 3 shots of espresso. Basically, you're going to get about 5 ounces out of this. So I have my 2 shots here, and then I have some left. So that is it. This really makes a very nice cup of coffee, espresso shot, and I really like it's just a fun way to make the coffee as well. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.